Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. The hottest topic in the trade column of the NHL right now is, for a while, where will Jack Eichel go? He wants out of Buffalo. The Sabres, I'm not sure if they want to get rid of him, but he's not happy there anymore, and it doesn't make any sense to keep a player around with a $10 million cap hit that's not happy playing for the team. So, I set a board, Jack Eichel 2, and named all 32 teams. And this is not from a Sabres perspective. Of course, the Sabres will trade him to wherever they get the best return from, which is absolutely, what else should they do? But this is from a Jack Eichel perspective. What does make the most sense for Jack? So, let's get it on. So, of course, the first thing a team needs to acquire a guy like Jack Eichel is cap space. Teams that don't have cap space, like Edmonton, doesn't make any sense. They're already over the cap. They will be just compliable with the LTIR of Oscar Kefblom. This counts for some other teams too. So, goodbye Toronto. Goodbye Vegas. Goodbye Pittsburgh. Goodbye Dallas. Goodbye Boston. Goodbye Tampa. Goodbye Florida. Goodbye Washington. Goodbye Philly. Goodbye Colorado. Goodbye Winnipeg. Goodbye St. Louis. Goodbye Carolina. Goodbye Montreal. Goodbye Chicago. Seth Jones contract coming in next year, no way. And goodbye Vancouver. They might have cap space right now, at least a little over 11 million, but they have still Hughes and Pettersson out as RFAs. So, no. Leaves us with 15 teams. Okay, he wants out of there. Goodbye Buffalo. Get this out of the way. Then, does Eichel want to go to a team that is past its prime and is on the downswing? I think no. Goodbye Calgary. Goodbye San Jose. Goodbye Columbus. Goodbye Arizona. And goodbye Nashville. Leaves us with 9 teams on the board. All these 9 teams, maybe they have to do some financial juggling, but they can take a Jack Eichel contract, and they're not in a downswing. These 9 teams would all make sense. But, there's a but. A team doesn't need 4 first-line centers. So, goodbye LA. With Kopitar, with Byfield coming up, with Velarde, and the newly acquired Philippe Danault, LA doesn't have need for a center, especially not for a 10 million center. Then I have some teams with that are about to run in cap trouble. So the New York Rangers have 8.8 million in cap space, but they have Kako and Lafreniere both on entry-level contracts, and the Norris Trophy winner Adam Fox is playing, I think, for $1 million. Goodbye, New York Rangers. They will not make it financially. The Islanders have 11.9 million in cap space, but they have Sorokin and Beauvillier as RFAs, and they didn't talk to Sajak, Palmieri, and Cizikas is also out there. No, won't work, financial standpoint. Anaheim, they will be in an upswing, but it will take some years. I think Jack doesn't want to go to Anaheim. It will take too long. And Minnesota, 12.4 million in cap space, but next year the buyouts of Suter and Parisi will really hurt them, and they have not signed Kirill Kaprizov. Goodbye, Minnesota. Leaves us with 4 teams: Seattle, New Jersey, Detroit, and Ottawa. All 3 teams, Ottawa, Detroit, and New Jersey, are still in the rebuild, but it's itching to an end. So these are all young teams that will be in an upswing soon and can contend, I think, within the next 3-4 years. I think I will give Detroit 4 years, I give New Jersey and Ottawa 3 years before we can talk about them as contenders for a Stanley Cup. All these teams would make sense. New Jersey has a problem, again, with cap space. And it's not right now, but it's at the latest 2023 when their entry-level contracts all become RFAs. In 2022, they have Wood, Brad, Zaka, Boquist, and Jack Hughes, all as RFAs. No money. Soon. Leaves us with 3. I think Seattle has a good team out of the gate, but as an expansion team, they do not have the prospects to be able to surround Eichel with a contending team shortly. Goodbye, Seattle. So, 2 left. Detroit and Ottawa. And I think Ottawa has the better prospects and better young players right now. They will contend earlier. So, Ottawa Senators it is. Jack Eichel to the Ottawa Senators would make the most sense out of a Jack Eichel perspective. They are a team that's in an upswing, clearly. They do have the cap space, and they, I think, will be able to contend within the next 3 years. Do they have the prospects and draft picks to make a trade working for the Buffalo Sabres? Yes. Maybe you have to give up a top prospect like Drake Batherson, but he is an RFA anyway. You will have to give up at least a defensive prospect, maybe a roster player like White, and at least 2, maybe 3 high draft picks. But the Senators, I think they can do it. This would work. So that's it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And let me know in the comment section below, where do you think Jack Eichel should go out of a Jack Eichel perspective? That the Sabres, I'm right now wearing, of course, the old navy blue Sabres jersey, as Jack played only a few games wearing the new royal blue uniform. This is the Jack Eichel era from the Buffalo Sabres. So let me know where you should go, and thank you very much for watching again. Have a good time. See you soon. Goodbye.